Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something most of us use daily but might not think about much. Operating systems. We'll journey through the history of how these systems have evolved from their humble beginnings to the powerful platforms we rely on today. Let's go way back to the 1940s and 50s. In these early days of computing, there wasn't really anything we'd recognize as an operating system. The first computers were massive room-filling machines, and each task had to be manually set up with switches and punch cards. There was no multitasking. If you wanted the computer to do something else, you had to reset everything manually. Operating systems as we know them today really started to take shape in the late 1950s. With the introduction of batch processing, programmers could stack up tasks, and the computer would process them one by one. But this was still super basic. By the 1960s, things were changing. Computers were becoming more powerful, and multitasking was becoming possible. With mainframe computers like the IBM System 360, we started to see early examples of multitasking operating systems, which let multiple people use the computer at once by dividing up resources. This era gave birth to concepts like memory management, file systems, and scheduling, the building blocks of modern OS. And that's when we started seeing the roots of the OSes we know today, like Unix. Unix, developed in the late 1960s, was designed to be portable, multitasking, and multi-user, which paved the way for modern systems. And that's when we started seeing the roots of the OSes we know today, like Unix. Unix, developed in the late 1960s, was designed to be portable, multitasking, and multi-user, which paved the way for modern systems. And that's when we started seeing the roots of the OSes we know today, like Unix. Unix, developed in the late 1960s, was designed to be portable, multitasking, and multi-user, which paved the way for modern systems. Now, as computers became more mainstream, businesses needed reliable systems for everyday operations. But multitasking, networking, and managing multiple accounts safely was always a challenge, especially for small businesses and individuals. This is where tools like GoLogin come in. GoLogin is the best browser for multi-accounting, letting you securely and efficiently manage multiple accounts without detection or interference. Whether you're working with multiple social media accounts, business profiles, or e-commerce platforms, GoLogin gives you unmatched control and privacy. So if you're balancing multiple profiles, GoLogin is a game changer. GoLogin, the best browser for multi-accounting. So, that's our first chapter in the history of operating systems. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll see how personal computers and the internet revolutionized OS development.